Dear pal, over time this term has evolved to hold a unique significance that encompasses the nature of who I believe we have become for each other. While some may consider the ceremony we're about to partake in as an initiation of a more sharply developed commitment, my time with you has given me the privilege to enjoy this day as a celebration of what I think is a life I'm not worthy of calling my own, although I do because it is. I know what I have in you is rare, and I also know that there's nothing keeping you with me other than your own free will. Regardless of whatever fear of loss I may have, I know our marriage cannot and will not be the culmination of a courtship. If I am to continue selfishly indulge in your cherished company, I must give you a reason to choose me every day. I will always remember that at any moment you can choose to leave and pursue happiness somewhere else or with someone else. I believe this fear of loss is how I can best illustrate the nature of my love for you. This is both the most fulfilling and excitingly toxic element of what I consider to be our relationship. My commitment to you is an easy promise to make because my actions are not the result of an adherence to a higher power, a set of moral standards, or an institution. My actions to influence your daily decision to stay are the result of a natural addiction I have to you. My mind and soul are addicted to the composition that is you. I am addicted to your intellect and the instances of uninterrupted conversations with you. I value your words, breath, and thoughts above those of anyone else. You travel forward through a time on a plane above everyone else in my life, and it's a privilege to be a guest at your side. I know there is a finite number of trips where I will listen and be listened to, only with you in a seat at my side for hours through the countryside. It's the finite nature of these selfish indulgences of you that makes me want to hurry through obligatory moments with others so I can get to these moments with you and only you. Any interaction with the rest of the world is like a dose of a drug I have become desensitized to. Only your time is potent. I'm addicted to your impatience with the world and the people in it. Regardless of whether our mutual disposition towards the other is healthy or not, going through life without the instantaneous, unspoken, and private understanding that what we have is worthier would feel worthless. Your impatience within everyday life is rooted in a deeper desire to be resilient and forthright in your efforts to build a better life for yourself. I love your productively selfish nature, and I promise to encourage your passions, call out your self-doubt, and remind you that you are worth the most. What I am necessitates that I have you independent of my own free will. I know this from the culmination of moments. Years ago, seeing you for the first time after my first visit home, across the crowded bar with your family, I felt an uncontrollable longing for your company. Sometime later, it was the instantaneous realization that I would do anything to ensure you and that I could coordinate a desperate trip for us through the night to your college, because seeing you deeply disappointed at the end of that summer was nearly physically uncomfortable for me, and we did it. It was the moment we were disgruntled with each other walking through a store when I came to visit you whilst in school. Our time that weekend was short, and I was ruining it by obsessing over a superficial argument. However, I can still remember our instant resentment vanished when both of us stumbled upon the sight of very small pants. We looked at them, then each other, and without a word, we said so much, "I love you" and stuff.
This day was never supposed to happen. We were never supposed to get married. We had a plan, and this wasn't it. We were supposed to call it a day because you were leaving for college. Everything was supposed to be casual. No labels because we were cool and we didn't need them. The last day we had one last kiss. I told you that. Your eyes were beautiful like a cow. Then it was over, like we had planned. I still love your big, beautiful brown eyes with your long eyelashes. They are still very beautiful, like a cow. Summer came. We didn't stay apart. You left for college. We drifted a bit. I had a plan, though. I knew that the one place I would find you would be the turkey trot. I put on a show. I had my adorable hat with the poof ball on the top and 2 poof balls on that night. And that was the night we decided that we didn't want to be apart. We didn't want to follow the plan. People say that long distance is difficult. It is only difficult if you don't have the right partner. We both grew independently, but then we came back together geographically. We were better than ever. We are both inherently independent people, which is a quality I treasure. We will never be together because we have to. We will only be together because we want to. You keep me grounded when my head is in the clouds. You keep me rational when I'm headed over the edge. You keep my temper in check. You also come with me on the craziest of adventures, like when I want to buy a trailer and rip it down to the studs. Your ingenuity astounds me. You're always the guy that I can count on. You're the guy that makes things happen, not just when we're together, but in your career as well. You are always the guy, always my guy. I love the confidence you have in yourself and in me. I always feel safe when I'm with you physically and mentally. You are my safe space. Wherever I go with you is home. We adventure. We have built an exquisite life together, and I am thrilled for what is to come. Any adventure with you is an adventure worth going on. You're the person that I have always imagined by my side. You leave me free to be me. You encourage me, you love me, you let me stick my feet on you when they're chilly. And I love you, I love your drive, your charisma, and even your twitch when your garage is disorganized. All of you is what makes you you. We have so much together that we never could have done apart. I know that when we say I love you and stuff, nobody knows what the stuff is, but we know what the stuff is most important. We know that the stuff is the most important part. This is just some of the stuff. I love you and stuff.
Thank you all. Friends, family, loved ones, we come together today to witness Alex and Haley in marriage. We gather around them now in this wonderful place, and we look with them with love, hope that these two begin their lives together as one. Amigos, familiares y queridos, nos reunimos hoy de testigos para la reunión de Alex y Haley en matrimonio. Nos reunimos ahora y en este maravilloso lugar mientras somos testigos del amor y esperanza mientras ellos comienzan una nueva vida juntos. About 3 months ago, I get a cryptic text message that said, "Do you know a mariachi?" Hace 3 meses me mandaron un texto que decía si conocía yo un mariachi. And I jokingly around said, "Are you getting married?" Haley replied, yes. Le mandé un mensaje, le respondí, le dije, ¿te vas a casar? Le dije a Haley. Y Haley dijo, sí. Le dije, si necesitas un padrino, me avisas. If you need a sponsor, just let me know. I get a reply right back that says, let's go to dinner. I tell my wife, we're going to dinner. We're going to be sponsors. After our dinner and our conversation, with great honor, they asked me if I could officiate this wedding, and I had to go online and become an ordained minister on this occasion. So thank you very much for adding something else to my repertoire of stuff to do.
You can put it on your resume.
Yeah, you can put that on a resume. So it's been one of those. I've known Haley and Alex for a long time. When I first met Haley, we were selling insurance, and she would tell me about her boyfriend Alex. For a while there, I thought Alex was make-believe. I'd never seen Alex, and apparently he was always in the brand. So, cuando recién conocí a Haley, cuando trabajábamos vendiendo seguranza, siempre me platicaba de su novio Alex. Yo dije, pues Alex no existe, nunca lo he visto. Pero él vivía en La Grande, estaba ahí en el colegio allá. So thank you guys very much for allowing me to be a part of your guys' wedding. Muchas gracias por invitarme para ser persona responsable de casarlos. Es un orgullo. I wanted to read to you guys. Normally it's a poem. For me, it's lyrics from a song that I really like. It says, I will cross the mountains, the rivers, the valleys, for going to find you. I would save storms, cyclones, and dragons without exaggeration, for being able to look at me in your pretty eyes and live in the glory of being by your side, because in me I already feel that I need you, that I have fallen in love, for being able to look at me in your pretty eyes and live in the glory of being in your side, because in me I already feel that I need you, that I need you and more. In Spanish, cruzaré los montes, los ríos, los valles por irte a encontrar. Salvaría tormentas, ciclones, dragones, sin exagerar, por poder mirarme en tus ojos bonitos y vivir la gloria de estar en tu lado, porque en mí ya siento que te necesito, porque me he enamorado, por poder mirarte en tus ojos bonitos y vivir en la gloria de estar en tu lado, porque en mí ya siento que te necesito, eso y más. So that is, you guys are sharing and joining your guys' life together, and I feel that has one of the strongest messages, that you guys are willing to do anything for each other. Esa canción me dice que harían ustedes algo uno por el otro, lo que fuera, lo que se necesitara hacer para que estuvieran felices. Alex and Haley, are you ready to proclaim your love for one another in the sight of these witnesses? Alex y Haley están listos para proclamar su amor uno al otro en frente de estos testigos.
We are.
Okay. Alex, do you take Haley to be your lawfully wedded wife? Will you honor and cherish, love, trust, and commit to her through joy and pain, sickness and health, and whatever life may throw at both of you, until death do you part?
I do.
Haley, do you take Alex to be your lawfully wedded husband? Will you honor and cherish him, love, trust, and commit to him through joy, pain, sickness, and health, and whatever life may throw at both of
I do.
At this time, Alex and Haley will exchange rings. The wedding rings are a symbol of union, attachment and belonging, not a possession, but a partnership. En este momento van a cambiar los anillos. Los anillos es un símbolo de unión, no es un símbolo de apego, de pertenencia, de no ser posesión, sino de sociedad. The rings. So at this point, they will exchange vows. They wrote their own vows. So Alex.
Haley, knowing exactly how rarely exquisite of a person you are has been both the most rewarding and nervous element of my relationship with you. Your caliber of being is unmatched. I'll just go. You have the option to pursue happiness in any form it takes or with anyone. Yet, you've continued to pursue it with me. I am eternally grateful for your choice and promise to do anything and everything within my power to give you reasons to continue to choose this union. This marriage cannot be the culmination of my courtship. A woman of your status and composition may go through this world not abiding by the traditional rules of engagement simply because you have the option to. Each day I wake with you by my side is a day that I did not completely count on. All I can do as a man undeserving of your company is promise to be a friend when you need a friend. I promise to build you up when the world breaks you down. I will listen and internalize each and every one of your struggles, no matter their frequency or severity. I will continuously foster an environment that caters to what you find most enjoyable in life. I will remind you that you are incredibly worthy and unique amongst the sea of mundane souls by comparison. I will work tirelessly to become the best version of myself because anything less would be an insult to your grace. I will be everything a husband should be for as long as you decide to give me the gift of your conversation, your company, your beauty, and your fervor for the human condition.
My vows to you have not changed over the past 12 years that we've been together. I vow to bring out the best in you as you bring out the best in me. I'll be your #1 fan, your closest confidant. I'll be your best friend and your best couch time buddy. I will hold you up when you're down. I will love you through all of your strongest days and your weakest. I don't want to do life without you right by my side. I want to go on life's biggest adventures with you, just like I have all of these years. Right now, I want to celebrate with you. I want to celebrate everything that we are and everything that we will be, because I love you and stuff. And I always will.
Alex and Haley, having proclaimed your love and commitment to one another in the eyes of these loved ones, and with the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church in the state of Iowa, I am happy to pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
remind me tomorrow to respond to a quinceanera text.
I am very happy with this couple, young, lovely couple, right? Right? Was that it? Yeah, let's give them an applause. You know what? My English is so bad. I learned it on the streets, okay? It's bad. Muy malo. Pero también quiero agradecerles a todos. Aquí presentes. Don't worry. Anyway, I just want to say thanks to everybody that is here. I want everybody to enjoy it. I just want to welcome Carol family and ours. We're all one family now. Their friends